Hello everyone. So it is now 5 hours later and I'm ready to show you Bedlam by Unoa Lucis. Yes, 5 hours. This girl took 5 hours. I just want to reiterate that 5 hours I've been working on this girl. I am sort of frustrated, I will have to admit, but at the same time I am in love with her, so I can't really be too mad at her. It's just funny. Plus, like, most of why it took 5 hours is entirely my fault. So I can't even really, be back mad at the doll or just mad at anything in particular. It was all my fault, pretty much. So, yeah, she has been blighting me for 5 hours, and it starts with the fact that the dress I got for her, apparently I must have just misread things or maybe just misunderstood, but I guess the dress I got for her is more for mini fees where you can take off their hands, because I, for the life of me, could not get that dress over her hands, which is, her hands are just, normal size pretty much, I would think, fairly okay size. I don't know, but they're also beautiful hands, love her hands. But anyway, they would not get through it, they just would not fit into the dress. So yeah, I had to go to her backup outfit, which is this shirt that used to be worn by Yellow Jacket. Okay, my only dog, Ting Yoon, wore it when he was Yellow Jacket. So there's this shirt, and then these leggings that I actually bought for her, and I didn't know what would go with them. I just bought them because I knew she would wear this kind of thing. But it goes very well with this shirt, so I put them together and ta-da, outfit. Luckily, because otherwise I didn't know what to put her in. I am lacking on MSD clothes. I really need to step up my game in regards to MSD clothes. I have a ton of SD, but MSD not doing so well. But most things required that, okay, not most things, but a couple things, that options I had for her required taking, you have to take off the head to get it on. There's no other way. But as I will go over in a second here, taking her head off is just not going to be an option for a bit. And I'll tell you why. As I grab her face to move her head, I didn't mean to do that. Luckily she has no face up, but still, that was weird. Anyway, so that was the first way she has blighted me. She did not fit the dress that I bought for her and imagined her in for a very long time. And I'm not going to take off her hands to get her in that dress. That's just not going to happen. No way. So yeah, that was the first incident. Next was just, okay, no wait, next was the super glue incident, as I'm calling it. Basically, as soon as I was done filming her box opening, I took her apart right away to restrain her, because she, in my opinion, felt very loose, and I just definitely wanted to tighten her up, even though all her joints and everything was functional. In my opinion, I just wanted her tighter. So I went ahead, took her immediately apart, and when I did find that the thigh caps were not glued in, which Jamie had said, or Jamie617, she had said they were not glued in, but they had looked glued in, so that's why I figured they were. That's why I said that in my box opening, but turns out they were just clicked into place, because there's like nubs where you can click into place. So I decided, I'll go ahead, super glue them, as has been suggested, and did so. Went relatively smoothly, except for I must have got super glue on my work surface somehow, and one of her thighs rolled over into it. So I got super glue on her. Luckily, it came off. I had to be ingenious about it, so I didn't mess up her resin or anything like that, which I'm super amazed I didn't. And it came off. It's all off, but it did take me a while to figure out a genius way to do it. Otherwise, I'd probably just be still sitting in my living room crying. So yeah, that was the second way she blighted me. Next one was with restringing her arms, which was just the worst. Oh my god. So I go to restring her, and I decide just to use the string she came with. Just reuse it. Why not? Because I do that. I just decided, you know, I'll just shorten it, which I worked for my Bobobi Apollo and whatnot. Well, I did that, but it kept stretching and stretching and stretching. Like, it, no matter how short I made it, it just kept really super stretching. So I decided, you know what, that's just not working out for me, because it's just not getting excuse me, the elastic is not getting tighter and everything. So I didn't think it would help with her arms at all. So I decided to replace her elastic with spare elastic I have around. And at first what I did was so stupid. I took this elastic that looked about the same size but a little bit thicker and tried to string her arms with it. Well, do not use 4.0 size elastic in her arms. It will get through the channels, it will, but it will barely fit at all. Her elbows will not bend, and it will actually get stuck in the shoulder joint, so her arm clicky things she has here will not work. So it was so stupid. I restrung her arms completely with that, and I thought I had it. I was like, I got it. And no. So I had to take that all apart, and then I tried other options before I settled on this it's size 3 elastic that I have, around 3.0 from Cool Cat, that I had around that worked out. And the stretch is perfect. Oh my god, her arms are so much better. Love it. So yeah, that took forever to get that all figured out. And then I strung her body, which went much smoother than usual in the actual stringing the whole body, simply because I did string from the feet up, and it actually worked out. So I was very surprised by that, because I figured I'd have way too many complications with that actual part of it, but I did not. The complication I had was when I got to the top here, and it turns out that in her head it's connected with a metal bar rather than an S-hook. So in trying to lift the elastic up and try to, you know, get it all hooked into place, well, an S-hook, you can just, you know, put that in there and it catches in the S part. The metal bar, no. No. It did not work out that way at all. So I had to get very ingenious. It took at least 45 minutes on that alone while he tried to figure out what to help do. I was like panicking, because I was like, I can't get this back together. I was trying to find a different S-hook. Even like, I was just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get this back in place. Luckily, I figured it out, but I figured it out, and then it turns out I put her head back on, like her actual head back on backwards, so that if I had turned it around, it would have twisted the elastic. So I had to take it back off, put it back on, which took at least another 15 minutes of trying to figure that out. And it was just a mess. It was a mess. I'm going to get her an S-hook as soon as possible. I might even try and see if I have a spare couple dollars here and order from Cool Cat like tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, she needs an S-hook. That metal bar is just not going to work out for me. And from the end, I went past the Unoa thread on Den of Angels, and a lot of people, well, not a lot, I mean as many as people have Unoas, which on Den of Angels, it doesn't look like many people have Unoas, but I don't know. Maybe that's because a lot of people do, but they're recast. I'm very confused because I see Unoas a lot, just not on Den of Angels a lot. I mean, in that thread anyway. So I have no idea. But the people who visit there have actually replaced the metal bar with S-hooks. And that is a brilliant idea. I'm going to do that as soon as possible, just in case, because seriously, as I was trying to restring her and everything, I was able to take her apart really, really easily because the metal bar just slipped through. Yeah. So I do not want that to actually happen just out of nowhere. And plus, I kind of want to tighten her body stringing just a smidge more, but I'm not going to do that right now with that metal bar situation. I'm going to wait until I have an S-hook. There's just no way, no way, no way. So yeah, I don't know. She's been difficult and pain in my ass, but she is so remarkable, and I'm just, I don't know. There's not much she could do wrong, I guess, is what I'm saying. Because she's just stunning. I love the shape of her, love the resin, love her face. Look at her face. Can you even stand it? I love this doll already, which is a shame, but I do. So I don't even know what else to say about her. I really need to get her character together. She's named Bedlam for a reason. She is, not all there in the head. I feel very sad for her, actually. She's kind of a sad character, but also, you know, she brings a certain life to things. It's kind of interesting, I think, anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I just need to get her more where I want her to be, and I think next up I'm going to try and find her wig, which will be in lavender, though this one looks super nice on her. But I don't want her to have pink hair because Bellevue technically has pink hair, even though it's not this shade of pink. But if I can find a wig that fits her as well as this one, oh my god, I'd be so happy. I just need to figure out what size I think this wig is. I'm betting like 6, 7, but I'm not sure. Anyway, here she is. I'm going to stop rambling because my knee hurts and now my back hurts. Not sure what that is. Maybe because I spent 5 hours hunched over her trying to restring her. I'm not sure what's going on. But I am going to go take some medicine, lay down, and just relax. And also sinus medication because, wow, my sinuses are messed up. I'm just a hot mess. Unlike her today, I'm just a hot mess. So yeah, here's Bedlam once more. My Unoa Lucis. And thank you guys so much if you watched. Yes. I'm sorry, I'm just, oh god, I'm so nuts right now. So yeah, thank you guys so much if you watched this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.